We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here comes the 3rd-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And nothing doing on that run. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And that is incomplete. Christian Gonzalez, 1st rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. Taken at the 19. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. Not much room to operate there. He'll get only to about the 24. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's May. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Hey, check that.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Back at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one taken in. Touchdown, Patriots. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 left. 18 left.
Cup in motion. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
19 tight.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Coming across, he's got it in the hands of Williams. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Williams in motion. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. May to the air once more. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's May again. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win, defensively.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Second and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll run with Walker. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
19 Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Williams in motion. To throw again is May. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
May to throw again. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Foxborough after this. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is May. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, New England.
Anytime you're playing zone defense and everybody's eyes are on the quarterback, it's really easy to lose sight of some of the receivers. That's exactly what happened here. He started all the way on the far side of the field and worked his way across. Found a soft spot in the zone, and quarterback's able to put it on him.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Pats will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return starts from the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Valdez-Scantling on the move. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Smith and Jigba, the man in motion. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are on top. It's 14-10. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Williams in motion. On play action, here's May. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
14, Patriots 10.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. Now, May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Throw across his body is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
May to throw on 2nd down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
to the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Patriots move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now he'll air one out. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Here's Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw on 1st down is May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 25-yard line.
So both teams trade.
Third quarter of play with the score Seahawks.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. Working free downfield. It is Williams. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. leads on the reception. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Off balance throw. It's complete. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The PAT, up and good. And the Pats extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On the handoff, this is Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down, 8 for the first down. Now they'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll drop to throw. It's complete. He's got Huck. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20. Walker. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9. A good spot here. Second and a yard. They go with Walker. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Second down and 8. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to potentially send us to overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready up.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And this is a big problem going the wrong way. Out of bounds well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 2nd and long.
Come on, set.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession, unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On the move past the 40. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun run now with Walker. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Once again, it's Walker. Yeah! The Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let...
And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory.